Have you ever felt like giving up? No matter what you do, no one will ever listen to you?
Well, if you have, the story is for you. It's about never losing hope because even when you think your voice doesn't matter, it just might be the most important one in the room.
It was the grand opening of La Vue Rose, the most expensive café in downtown Chicago. Everything sparkled inside, crystal chandeliers, gold-lined walls, and desserts that cost more than rent. At the corner table sat Mr. Lennox Vale, a reclusive millionaire known for his wealth and his enemies. He wasn't just rich, he owned a chain of hedge funds and had just sued a former partner for $30 million. That morning, he walked in alone, his usual driver guarding the door outside. The waitress, Chloe, smiled sweetly as she placed a slice of velvet chocolate cake before him. "Compliments of the chef, sir," she whispered. But before Mr. Vale could lift his fork, a dirty hand tapped the glass from the sidewalk. Everyone turned. Little girl, maybe 8, barefoot and covered in soot, stood outside, pointing inside as wide. She yelled through the glass, "Sir, she put something in your cake." Mr. Vale frowned. "What?" Everyone stared at the cake, and back at Chloe. The room buzzed with whispers. Some laughed. "Probably just looking for attention," someone said. But Mr. Vale didn't laugh. His hand froze midair. He looked at the cake. Then back at Chloe, the waitress, who now looked pale. Sweating, he stood up slowly. "Let her go," he said. Everyone looked at him, then at the girl. The manager scoffed. "Are you serious? This crazy beggar has ruined the business?" For a second, you can't possibly believe Mr. Vale cut him off. "Bring her inside." The manager sighed dramatically and went to fetch her. They brought the little girl inside. Her name was Mira. She spoke softly now, frightened. "I saw her from the alley window. She poured something from a tiny blue bottle after you ordered." The manager scoffed. "That's nonsense. She's a beggar, probably hallucinating." But Mr. Vale turned to Chloe. "What's in the cake?" She stayed quiet, sweating. He ordered the security to bring the cake to the kitchen. Had one rule: never ignore your instincts. Maybe she was crazy, but he couldn't risk it. Not after everything he'd built. Not after everything he had to lose. 15 minutes later, the truth came back. A small vial of non-traceable sedative was found in the trash, the same kind used in high-level robberies. She'd been hired by someone else, someone who wanted Mr. Vale unconscious and out of the way. The manager paled. Chloe crumpled. Myra stepped forward. I told you she was lying." Mr. Vale stopped her with a hand. He looked at the manager. "Call the police. Tell them she confessed to trying to drug me." He turned back to the girl. "Thank you," she shrugged. "It was nothing." Mr. Vale knew it was something. If not for her, who knows what would have happened. The next day, headlines read, "Little beggar girl saves millionaire's life with one warning." But what touched people most wasn't just that she spoke up. It was that someone finally listened. No one paid much attention to her after that. She was barefoot, ignored, and starving. But in a moment where no one else noticed, she did. So the next time someone invisible tries to speak, listen. They might just be the reason you're still here tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.